Hello. If you are anything like me, I bet you have noticed a trend, which is, oh gosh, I can't remember what it's called, of course, now that the camera's running. Something bloom swipe, transfer bloom swipe. And what I've noticed is a lot of people doing this, which they do it brilliantly, and I'm just gonna try it for the first time. This is certainly not a go-to tutorial. This is this is just me messing around in my garage, which is pretty much all of my videos are. But what I've noticed is that they'll start their swipe on a practice canvas or something that they don't intend to use. But I'm going to do two canvases, and one of them will be where I start the swipe, and the other one will be where I finish it. And my plan is, and it could turn out poorly, we'll see, but my plan is to make paintings out of both canvases, because I don't like to waste any more than I do. And if you can see my workspace, I waste a lot of paint. But I also, when I take a week or two break from painting, I come in and I take all the paint scrapings and I make jewelry from it. So I don't waste as much as it looks like. So yeah, let's get started. I think we'll start. This will be our original swipe, and then this one will be our canvas that we transfer to. Oh, got a little paintbrush stuck. Oh no, I don't. Okay. So I'm going to start with a base of white for this one, and I can't remember if we start with a base for the initial swipe. I think so. It makes sense that we would have a base, right? So let's do the base the same. Whoops, same color. And this is just white house paint, a little Floetrol mixed in. So I'll just take my handy dandy dollar store spatula, spread this around so we have room to start a swipe, and spread this around so that we have a base for transferring to. And I will get out my little handy dandy spinner probably and spin the transferred swipe, because that's kind of the goal, is to get or no, we're going to spin this, is to get it to spread and then transfer, especially if we get some cells, transfer onto this and stretch them even more. So it looks like I am going to need some more white paint. Excuse me off camera for a moment. My white paint is in a can, and I just need to pour it into my squeeze bottle. And off camera is best for this because I make a mess, as with everything. And I'm also, did I even get half the bottle there? I'm also going to add some Floetrol. I do about 50-50 paint and Floetrol mix. And this is going to be all over my hands because I got it all over the bottle. That's all right. I'm washable. Acrylic paint is water soluble and very, very easy to clean. Off skin anyway. With soap and water. And occasionally nail polish remover if you get some stubborn stuff that won't come off. So I got this all over the bottle, so I'm gonna go ahead just wipe it. Don't tell any of the pros I'm doing that, okay? And then I'm gonna just wrap it in a paper towel so I can shake it and mix the Floetrol in. And then for some of the colors I think that I'm using, I may put a drop or two of silicone in. I may have already in these, so I don't know, my memory's not so great, and this is for me at least, not an exact science. This is just an artistic outlet. And this, I forgot, this water bottle has a little clog in the spout, or whatever it's called. Let me get a little extra, whoa, a little extra, Jill, little extra. Not all the paint at the same time. And where did I put that spatula? Where did I drop it? Well, I've got more where that came from. Oh, there it is, right here. And then I am going to have to go over this with the torch, because there are a lot of air bubbles that need popping. Like that one. If you don't have a torch, you can use a heat gun or a blow dryer or anything, but you will have to hold it far enough away from your canvas that you aren't spraying paint all over everything. Kind of the elegance of a torch, is it just kind of goes over the paint and does its job without making more of a mess. All right, now for swiping purposes, I think we're gonna do blue, green, and magenta. Excuse me. So we'll start with blue. And I don't have much of this light color left, so I won't ruin it if I add silicone. So I'm just taking this silicone oil and one drop, a couple drops. Hi, Harriet. My puppy's back. Oops, wrong one. And put the lid on, just give it a little shake. You don't want to mix silicone in too much. Oh, Harriet brought a racquetball into the garage. This should be fun. And we'll do this. And then I think the magenta on top of this. And then this blue-green right here. Hi, Harriet. I would throw the ball, but my hand is covered in paint, baby. Oh, she just dropped it on my feet. I would be a monster if I said no. Here you go. Hopefully that'll get it outside. And then for a swiping color, I think we'll just stick with white. We'll just stick with this white. Oh, Harriet, really? Apparently, I'm also playing fetch. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit more white. Oops. On this. A little more white. Excuse my reach. And then we'll do some swiping. And we'll let that develop. Give it a little encouragement here because it's cold in my garage. We'll just let this bloom for a little bit. I don't know, that may be too much white. Maybe, let's do another swipe with this color. We'll just go over what we already did. There. That should do it. Now, if we go ahead and heat this, get rid of air bubbles. And then at the dollar store, I found this handy dandy little chopper scraper that I'm going to use for swipes. So the most celled area that I see is right here. So I want to try to go in under this. And then I want to try to transfer into that. And by the way, I didn't mean any offense. I certainly wasn't calling other people who do this wasteful. I didn't mean that at all. I just mean that I waste a lot, and I'm just trying to find ways to cut down on it, to be a little bit more conscious about how much paint I'm using, etc., etc. I'm not here to dog anybody. Nothing but love. Okay, that looks kind of cool. I'm gonna go ahead and torch that bad boy. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of tilting. I don't think I'm gonna spin it. I kind of like how it is. But I am gonna tilt. So we'll tilt back onto this canvas. I know anybody who does this type of painting knows what I'm talking about with waste. I like how that looks. Look at that negative space. That's cool looking. Ooh, I'm glad I did that. All right. Now let's just get a little here, a little up here. Okay, I'm gonna set that aside to dry. Oh, I'm gonna torch it first. Sorry, I'm torching it off camera. Just once again, air bubble check and going for maximum cells. Maximum cells, please. And I just dipped the torch in paint. That is not recommended. But I've got it working again. Good. Maximum cells. Okay, so I've got that one blooming. Now, we've got this. What we have is some dry areas where I have used the scraper. So I think what we're gonna do is, since we've got a white base, I'm gonna just add some more colors around as more of a base, and then we'll do some tilting. Because wherever you put paint, when you've got a big pile of paint in the middle like this, and you want it to spread, if you put paint down, it'll tell you where, it'll tell the paint where to go. So that's all I'm doing, is just giving the paint a little bit of a nudge in the direction I want it to go. And I think I'll add a little bit of black because I like black. And all these colors are very nice, but it's very pastel. And I am not a pastel kind of person. Harriet, would you please get out of there? Hey, hey, Harriet, no, no. Did you break a coaster? You broke a coaster. Puppies, man. I'm kidding. They are the best. They are the very, very best. So I still want to have this as the main part of this painting, but I'm going to mess around with it a little bit. Harriet, would you please stop? Something tells me she needs a walk. I think that's what we'll do right after this painting. Let's take the husky for a spin. If you plan to get a husky, plan to do a lot of exercise that you may not have planned on before. All right, where's my blow dryer? I'm gonna do a little blow drying here. Look at the colors. And I kind of turned the rest of it to mud. I'm not super psyched about that. I am super psyched about the colors right here. So I definitely want to encourage these cells to pop up. And that I do with trusty old gas station lighter that's drug paraphernalia. My only drug is acrylic flooring. And what I think I'll do, since I've got a pretty thick base there, is I'm just gonna do a little swipe right there. Mostly because I can. And I am the boss of me. Nobody else is the boss of me, except Harriet. Gotta admit that. Harriet's most definitely the boss of me. Okay, and I liked the magenta mixed in. And what else did I use? Oh yeah, the blue. And I'll just use the same little swipe tool and first we'll give this a little once over and I'm always hoping for tentacles. Always. One of my college studies was marine invertebrate zoology, so tentacles are kind of my thing. Tentacles or elephant trunks. Either way, I'm happy. But this, it looks like we're getting some suckers. So tentacles it is. All right, tentacleicious. Oh, baby girl. She got another ball. Come here. Bring it here. Bring it here. No? Okay. Hey, knucklehead. Knucklehead. Come here. Bring it here. Bring it here. No, I'm not going to. She's trying to lure me outside to play with her. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set this away to dry. Thank you for watching. Here, I'll show you this. In all its tentacle-y glory. See all those suckers? Got a sucker right here for a dog with a ball. All right, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to. If not, totally cool. And I will talk to you again soon. All right, much love. Bye.